Idubbbz is infamously known for his content cop videos that he used to make where he would criticize other content creators. He also exhibited very racist behavior, but he would mask it as it just being edgy humor. But he's probably most well known, depending on the audience, for his very public and popular feud with Tana Mongeau. And in case you forgot about what happened with that situation, let's go back. In December of 2016, not too long after getting called out for past racist remarks and behavior, Tana tweeted out, @Idubbbz, so 3 million people subscribe to you and you openly say the N-word and the R-word? Kill yourself.
If Idubbbz broke both of his legs and lost all of his subscribers, I would be genuinely happy.
Then a month later, in January of 2017, Tana had a meet and greet. Tana did not recognize Idubbbz when he showed up. And as they went to go take a picture together, Idubbbz blurted out, "Say N-word."
Say.
Then not too long after, Tana tweeted out, "Today I experienced intense racism in front of my face and was literally terrified for my life and had to have someone removed from my show. Seeing racism like that before my eyes brought me to tears and I'm so shaken from it. I need to make a video about this as soon as possible." Tana then immediately posted a video about the situation. She still did not know that it was Idubbbz. In her video, she was fabricating and embellishing many details of what actually happened.
And so this guy comes in, he was wearing my merch, didn't look out of the ordinary at all, and he walks up to me, he kind of like locks his arm around me, like around my neck like this, and it wasn't like it was like a chokehold or anything, it was very like firm and like tight, like I couldn't have really gotten out, if that makes sense. And so the guy looks at me and he wraps his arm around me and he looks in the camera and he goes, "Say," and it puts his thumbs up and then like blank and he says the N-word, like hard R, N-word, like say N-word, like hard R, like smiling, loud as fuck, like yells it, and then like looks at me and looks into the camera, like say N-word, like I'm not gonna say it, that's not how I am. Please imagine like say blank, like yelling, thumbs up, arm locked around me, and I literally like, I don't even know how to describe this moment to you guys. I never understood how people would feel in moments like that where you were scared for so many reasons, for your life, for other people's lives, and I may sound
Then when Tana found out that it was in fact Idubbbz at the meet and greet, she went onto YouNow to panic and cry about the situation. Because at this point, it was starting to blow up that she was lying in her video.
Her comment section is just like nothing but hate. And I get that it's from Idubbbz fans, I get that it's not you guys, I know that you guys like support me, but it's like, I know that this is just like the literal beginning, like, this is just like 1% of what it's going to turn into after he makes this video about me, and I'm so like mentally not prepared for that. I don't know what I did to this human being for him to want millions of people to bully me and to like ruin my career and like all I have, and I like...
Then Idubbbz dropped his content cop on Tana Mongeau.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Content Cop. We're talking about Tana Mongeau. She is a storytime YouTuber who speaks from the heart, but also embellishes her stories very heavily.
He walks up to me and he kind of like locks his arm around me, like around my neck like this, and it wasn't like it was like a chokehold or anything, it was very like firm and like tight, like I couldn't have really gotten out, if that makes sense. And so the guy looks at me and he wraps his arm around me and he looks in the camera and he goes, "Say," and it puts his thumbs up and then like blank and he says the N-word, like hard R, N-word, like say N-word, like hard R, like smiling, loud as fuck, like yells it, and then like looks at me and looks into the camera. Please imagine like say blank, like yelling, thumbs up, arm locked around me.
Say.
So then I kind of try to like break free, you know what I mean, like get his arm away from me, and so like the first time I tried to, like he didn't like let go, and that's where my brain instincts like, okay, does he have a knife, like whatever. This was very quick, it wasn't like he held me in for much longer, and then I pull away harder and finally pull away. That's where my brain is like, do I run, do I scream? And he's just looking at me like with the creepiest, most terrifying smile.
And I look at him and I'm like, no, and like we had to kick him out. He was like trying to fight people, and it was really a sketchy situation, to be honest with you.
We're getting kicked out apparently. I just want to. I'm VIP though. I'm VIP.
His video exposed that she was lying in her video, and it all blew up. A huge amount of hate was sent her way, and she was being called out for being a liar, which at the time was not at all good for her storytime content. And since then, that video has garnered over 35 million views. That is literally so insane to me. Then, on May 18th, 2023, present day, Idubbbz posted an apology video to apologize for his past behavior and controversial content over the years. And in the video, he mentions Tana by name. He first mentions her in the intro to say that if he can say slurs to Tana in person the way he did, then he can make an apology video and take accountability.
For a while, I felt like if I changed my content over time, that people would see that as a reflection of who I am and what I value. But I'm starting to realize that that is a very weak and passive way to run my channel and live my life. So I think it's, if I'm going to have the balls to go to Tana's fan meetup and say slurs at her and then make a video about how it's okay to say slurs, I think I should have the balls to make an apology video and take accountability for the mistakes I've made. So
then later on in the video, he says that he wants to apologize to those he made content cop videos on and for sending mass hate their way. He then apologizes to Tana specifically. He says that it was stupid behavior for him to harass Tana in person and online, and he never should have made that video.
I'm sorry to everyone that I made content cop videos on. I still don't like the majority of you, and that's fine, but I can recognize that you did not deserve the hate and harassment that I sent your way. I particularly want to apologize to Tana. Tana, I'm sorry. I should have never made that video. I harassed Tana in person and then harassed her online, and that's deplorable behavior. It's so stupid.
Then, after the video dropped, someone tweeted out, eagerly awaiting @Tana Mongeau response to @Idubbbz. Tana retweeted this tweet and said, canceled podcast as soon as possible. Crazy times. Wonder if he'd ever come on. I have a lot to say. Definitely never thought this would happen. Idubbbz replied to Tana and said, I would. Then Tana replied to him and said, messaged you. So it looks like there could be a canceled podcast episode coming up where Tana and Idubbbz have a little chat about what went down. Let me know what you guys think about this situation in the comments down below. And as always, I'll see you next video.